Hello, I'm Bill Cox. In this video, I'd like to show you how the PassGEDMath website can help you pass the 2014 GED math test. I begin by going to PassGED.weebly.com, and here in this web page are links to all 4 of the PassGED websites. Let's click on the math website. 7 capitalized titles run across the top. This website is organized around a recipe for getting the 150 points you need on the test. And after the intro section, the first 3 sections, calculator, no calc, and LH fruit, can help you get 100 of the 150 points you need to pass. The TI-30SX calculator is your best friend. You can use it on the test and you can use it to practice. If you can't borrow one, you can buy it from Amazon for about $14. Use it not just because it's faster, but because it helps you bypass arithmetic skills. You don't have to worry about manipulating exponents or least common denominators, just for example. The pages in the calculator section, as you can see in the drop-down menu, show you how to use the calculator. Let's look at the exponents page. I'll click here. And so in the exponents page, as I move down, you can see links to videos and other lessons, not about the arithmetic so much, but about how to use the calculator. Here in particular is a link to the drop-down reference sheet that's in the test itself. Now I'll click on the left arrow in my browser to get back to the program. And at the bottom of this exponents page, there are practice questions. I'll click here on the purple word. And in this section, you have not only question and answers, but in each case, precise calculator steps to use to answer the question. Now I'll click on the arrow button again to get back. If you get good with this calculator, you can get at least 50 points on the test. The no calc section next helps you prepare for the 5 questions in part 1 of the test, where you can't use a calculator. If you learn the skills in this section, you can get at least another 15 points on the test. Next, look at the LH fruit section. The 12 math skills here, as you can see in the drop-down menu, are indeed the low-hanging fruit of the test. They're self-contained and relatively easy. Look, for example, at the scientific notation page where I'll click. And here you can see again as I move down, here are lessons. For example, I'm clicking on a video from Khan Academy about scientific notation. I'll use the arrow to go back. Here is another lesson about scientific notation. And of course there are also practice questions. If you get good with the skills in this low-hanging fruit section, you can get at least another 35 points on the test. So you can get 100 points with these 3 sections. Where do you get the other 50? Well, you can get another 35 by answering just 40% of the algebra questions. And these 3 sections, algebra, word problems, and graphing, show you how. In the algebra section, as you can see, there are things like simplifying expressions and solving equations. In the word problem section, shows you how to recognize and solve 10 different kinds of word problems. The graphing section shows you how to move from an equation to a line and from a line to an equation. And in each of these 3 sections there are links to internet lessons and to practice questions. Well, that's 135 points, 100 on calculator, no calc, and LH fruit, and 35 more on the algebra by getting 40% of the algebra questions. Where do you get the other 15? You get it simply by managing your time and answering whenever you can on the test, even if you have to guess. And so there is another page in the intro section that tells you how to do that. And another page in the intro section summarizes this recipe that I've just told you about for how to get the 150 points. So if you do that, and if you also use the other GED websites to get 3/4 of the short questions on the non-math tests and 3/4 of the points on the writing questions in the non-math tests, you can pass all 4 GED tests and get on with your life. In the intro section also, there is a page that makes it easy for you to send me your comments and suggestions. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and good luck on the test.